So I went all the way to the post office to mail some things and to figure out what's going on with another package that I sent, last week. And comes to find out, forgot it's President's Day. So they're closed. Walked all the way down there. It's not even that far away. I'm just being dramatic. But still, I walked all the way down there thinking I was, getting my stuff done for the day. I went grocery shopping earlier. Came back. Did what I had to do to send these papers off to the government. Found out they closed. In other news, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for sticking with me thus far. I'm still learning a lot about this, YouTube video thing. And I just want to say thank you and welcome back to those who have already been here on my channel, and I appreciate you all so much. What I want to talk about today, I realized the other day that I have been living in New York for over 6 months. Crazy, right? I honestly didn't realize it until, I don't know, I think something had to do with my job. And then we were like counting, oh, how long have you been working here? And da-da-da-da-da. And then somebody asked me, how long have you been living in New York? And I was like, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. It's been almost 7 months. So it's been over 6 months. Well, duh. Anyway, so about 6.5 months. That's crazy. I honestly, I wish I would have realized this earlier and would have dropped the 6-month anniversary video for y'all. But, it's better late than never, right? Not really. Always be on time, kids. Anyway, since being here, living on my own, I've learned a lot about myself, how to do things. I've become probably one of the most self-sufficient people ever. Back at home in Chicago, I used to go out and get my hair cut. Here, I've learned to either just let my hair grow out or cut it myself. I bought myself some clippers and messed up the first time I did that, so it's a learning curve, but actually I did get my hair cut by a barbershop once, but I didn't really, I think I mentioned it before. I didn't really or I mentioned it somewhere, either here on my channel or on not YouTube, Instagram. I realized that it was the barber I went to. So I'm gonna go back. I bought the clippers, so I might as well use them, right? I've learned a lot about budgeting, because when you're out here paying, let me just break it down, the things that I have to pay for out here. I work full-time. For those who don't know, I am a barista at a coffee shop, and these are the things that I living here by myself on my own, financially, all that, these are the things I have to pay for. There's rent, there's gas and electric, so my utilities, pay for transportation, have to pay for my student loan bills, my credit card, my phone bill, groceries, and all the other typical clothes and shoes and makeup, because that's my thing. But yeah, this from all of that, just rent, utilities, and student loans alone, I'm really out here. I'm budgeting there's no tomorrow. And it's honestly, it's a really good skill to have, period, prior to, even if you're not living on your own. It's a good you should start budgeting if you don't budget already. I advise that, because you never know when you want to get out, be on your own, or whatever. What else? I just learned a lot about myself in terms of my emotional, physical, and mental health. It wasn't until I actually moved out here where I realized that I really need to start taking care of myself emotionally, physically, and mentally. Back home, back in Chicago, I got really complacent and was just not, how do I put this? I wasn't being the best version of myself, meaning I didn't really, I ate like crap. I handled situations, in terms of my emotions, I handled them badly. I was always in a very, very in dark places. And that's not, and moving out here, I realized I'm grown, I'm on my own, that I need to get it together. Because if I didn't, I probably wouldn't still be out here this long. And moving out here, I don't I'm so grateful to have moved out here. It is probably one of the best decisions that I've made in my life. It was hard, it was strenuous, it was very exhausting and stressful, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it. I've grown. Definitely I can see that I've grown from it. Like I said in one of my past videos, I've met some amazing people who have been a very good support system for me. And these are people who probably lived here already or who have also just moved here not too long ago, maybe within the past 2 years or something like that. They're great. They're great people. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm really glad I've made the decision to move out here. If you ever find yourself wanting to make a big move or something similar to what I've done, don't be afraid to reach out to me. If you have any questions, I can try to answer them to the best of my ability. That's not to say that I am an expert, but hopefully I can give some sort of advice that might be helpful or beneficial to you. Yeah, it's been over 6 months. I haven't lived where I live now. I've only lived where I am now since November. Before that, I was staying with like family friends while looking for places to live. And there were times where I was just like, gonna give up and go back home. Not even in terms of finding the place, but also finding a job. It was really hard for me to find a job when I got out here. Not that it was hard. I don't want to say it was hard. Okay, no, it was hard. But I had set expectations. So the thing was, I expected immediately to get a job right when I moved out here, but that wasn't the case. And that really like threw me for a loop. I ended up spending like a lot, like not a lot, but I ended up kind of having to dip into my savings, which was supposed to go towards an apartment. And it was me running out of money essentially. And then I thankfully just in time found a job and I've been working there ever since. And, you know, at the end of the day, of course, that's not something I want to continue on doing for the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy my job for the most part, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here for other reasons, but also my job helps me keep me on the path to make sure I get to where I came out here for. And so far it's working. I'm a planner. So I plan my days out to a T because I have a job and because I'm doing this, the YouTubing, and the branding and all that type of stuff, it's really important for me to have a balanced, planned out schedule. Because if I don't, I get thrown off and I get very agitated and stressed out, and that doesn't work for me. So things you have to start really finding out once you're out on your own. You really have to start finding what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Sometimes it comes like that and sometimes it doesn't. But you still have to at least take an initiative to figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So again, I've learned a lot. I keep saying that, but I've grown. I feel like there's growth there, okay? That's all I want to say about that. It's been 6 months, which is still crazy to me. I still keep whoa, that's wild to me. Oh, another thing I wanted to touch on before I go was my skincare journey. Now, for those who don't follow me on Instagram, I will post it down below and I will continue to post updates of what's going on with my skin. I've already done a few updates from the time I started up until last week. So I'm gonna keep updating and show you guys my progress, which I do see a difference in my skin from when I started English. But it's a journey. It's definitely a journey. It's something, again, that doesn't happen overnight. If you're going through something similar, just keep going. Everything is a trial and error, especially when it comes to skincare, because not everything works for everybody. Not the same things work for everybody. You have to find your routine, your products, and all of that. But don't give up. Don't give up. But yeah, I would continue to post updates on that, and hopefully let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how it ends up. My thing was from the beginning of February to the end of February, so which is pretty close. It's 11 days away. So we should see how it goes after that. When the end of the month comes. That's not to say I'm gonna stop doing what I have to do in order to get my skin to where I want it to be. But this, I just want to see a month from beginning to end of what happens with my skin. I believe that is all. Yeah. Again, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all next week, or when I post my next video. I've had this like skin thing going on with my hand and whatever. It's something I think having to do with work. I'm like allergic to something. It's my skin. It's like my hands. My hands have never been like felt like this before, and it's weird. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends and family. Give me a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen so far. Yeah. And I will see you all next week. Okay. Thanks. Bye.